What's up, everybody? Back after a bit. Been away, been busy, crazy stuff, but thought I'd stop in for a beer review. I can't believe I've not gotten to this by now. Supercharger by Under the Table Brewing. I haven't tasted any Supercharger. So baptism by fire right here, man. A little under the table Supercharger. So I'm pretty pumped to hear what all this acclaim is about. I've heard great things. Let's see how she pours. Looked beautifully clear in the bottle. And it's translating. Pretty decent pour right there. Nice head on it, and goodness gracious me. I think I may just hold this up to the camera and I'll just talk through it because it's unbelievably clear. Holy cow. So it's got a nice, like, kind of a deep straw color. Little bit of golden kind of hues, but it's not very dark. Gracious, that is beautiful. Wow. All right. Oh my goodness. And so I'm coming from a place of ignorance on this. I've not even looked at the official Supercharger recipe, malt bill, hops, or anything. So I'm not even going to try to pretend I know what all's in this. I'm going to go straight from smell and taste on this one. Oh, but it smells wonderful. Still a lot of hop presence. I don't know when this was brewed. I guess I could go back and look through the logs that they've got on their channel, Mr. Brad and Nate. Gosh, you get just a little bit, kind of a juicy fruit, tropical hop note off of it. Not really a lot of malt per se to speak of, but maybe just a hint of an underlying kind of caramelly sweetness. Again, some of this is going to be due to how young or old this is. I imagine it's on the older side. But man, those hops are still shining. Let's get into this. Cheers, guys. Oh, beautiful. So right off, the hops pretty well follow the nose. Decently tropical, a little bit fruity, but towards the back end you get a little bit of pine and just a slight hint of kind of a resinous flavor. I really like that hop profile. You get a couple different layers. Like I said, right at the front, it's a little bit fruity, and then kind of layers back into pine, and then just a tiny bit of resin. It's not really very dank. But I also really like the malt behind this. So it's not very pronounced, but it's really balanced. It's got a little bit of like a biscuity flavor to it. Just a tiny bit of biscuit, and almost a little bit of a nutty flavor. And again, I could be embarrassing myself here in my descriptions, but that's incredibly well done. It may have been more hop forward young, but right now it's still more hoppy, more hop forward than malt forward. It's toward the hop side of balance. But the proportion is just great. Wow, that is really good. I don't even know what the ABV on this thing is, but you can't taste any alcohol whatsoever. It could be, I don't know if this thing's in the 5 to 6% range, which I think it probably is, but it drinks almost sessionably, and the mouthfeel is incredibly well done. Excuse me. It's probably right at the medium mouthfeel. And the carbonation is really nice. It's so pleasant to get a beer that's carbonated just right, to where it's got enough to hold up all those aromas and kind of give a little extra hit to the mouthfeel, but you're not getting into that carbonic bite. I've messed up on that times before. Wow, that is very good. Very, very good. If I bought that off the shelf, I would be very pleased. Because I think it's considered just a pail. If I paid for that pail in a bar or off the shelf, I'd be a happy man. Wow. Well done, guys. Under the Table. Brad, Nate, once again, killed it. Cheers. Supercharger, cheers to Under the Table Brewing. Cheers to the man who this was done for. Time for another one. You're missed, brother. I wish I could have gotten to know you, meet you. But cheers. You guys have a great rest of the night. Be safe. Adios. Oh, gosh. Paul Wicksteed. Time for another one. I was blanking on his name. You guys have a great rest of your night. Cheers.